Welcome back to the Golden Mic, where we ask SFCM the most burning questions. Let's go see what's on their minds today. Okay, first question. What do you like to do in summer the most?
Work.
Ride my bike a lot, play music.
I like to hang out with my friends, and I like to go get boba.
Yeah, I like to ride my bike and go to the beach.
I like to hit the water. I'm a jet ski kind of guy. I like fishing, kayaking, catch me by the water.
Well, I like to go to the beach. I'm an avid surfer. Tell by the rockin' bod.
I work at the YMCA with all these little kids, like 5-year-olds, and then with my friends.
Oh man, I love to practice over the summer, honestly. It's just such a great time to not have anything else to do and just play what I want to play.
Max, do you have a favorite summer memory?
A favorite summer memory? Hopefully that one has not yet been formed.
Going down to the beach with my family and my friends and hanging out. You can see the dolphins and the whales in the ocean.
Going to Spain my first time in 2019. It was my first time traveling by myself to visit my mom in Madrid, and yeah, it's going there, seeing her after a couple of years of not seeing her, and just hanging out in that beautiful city.
My trip with some of my friends to Taiwan. We did a graduate trip in the summer of 2023.
Favorite summer memory, the year between freshman and sophomore years, I went back to Phoenix, and me and my best friend Robert there, we had our band Glue Sticks, and we had our own music venue in the back of his father's arcade, and we would have these shows. We'd have hundreds of like high school and college punks.
When I was a kid, I'd go to Greece a lot because I'm half Greek. So I'd like to see my cousins, my kumbari. My grandma's always there, so it's always fun going there and seeing some family.
When I was little, I used to eat popsicles with my sister in my backyard. We'd have this slide, like a water slide, and yeah, that was pretty great.
Working with this guy. We always hang out over the summer and we write music together, and so it's become one of my favorite memories.
Yeah, I'll say the same.
Well, funny enough, I'm from Peru, so around summer in the United States, it's winter in Peru.
Third question, what's your dream vacation?
I really want to go to Miami really bad.
South Beach?
Yeah.
I'd love to go to Korea someday. I've never been before.
Ireland. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Irish fiddle music.
I'd like to go to the Maldives.
Flying to Aruba to see the flamingos.
I want to do like a cross-Canada trip.
Hawaii.
Quality time with people I love. Doesn't really matter where.
Fourth question, what's your favorite festivals you've attended?
I did a summer program last year called the Divergent Music Studio at the Longy School of Music, and that was a great time.
I have been to Domaine Forget. I went last year.
I think my favorite one so far was the Music Academy of the West.
I've only been to the Australian Youth Orchestra, which is a lot of fun. Only for Australians, though.
One of my favorite music festivals is Essentialington, which I'm wearing right now.
I went to one long time ago. It's called the Orfeo Music Festival in northern Italy, and it's awesome. It's like a little tiny town in like the Italian Alps.
What would you say to John Williams if you had to meet him?
Please write a clarinet concerto, please. I know you have a tuba one, but please put one together for us.
Thank you for writing a tuba concerto. That's really cool.
What made you write Star Wars score?
I'd probably thank him because his music was some of the first stuff I played when I was little. Got all the themes from Star Wars.
Nice tunes, dude.
Same. Pretty much that.
Can I get a selfie with you?
Me too.
Why did you write so many difficult parts for woodwinds and you can't even hear them over the brass? That's my real question right there.
Cool music.
Nicely done.
Maestro. Hi. We love your music.
John Williams is incredible because he took this language of the tradition of romantic classical music for a long time and made it so accessible, almost to the point of like it working as a pop song. Like people could just listen to the themes, but it's in that traditional language. And so when you have like the SFS playing the John Williams music, and people are like crying in a way that they don't do with classical music anymore. So he really did that well.
Oh my God. Well, I definitely pick his brain about the ending on episode 4. But definitely how he picks music for each character and see what goes through his mind during that process.
What is the worst mistake you've made in a concert?
In my choral performances in high school, people would forget to open the door to have everyone leave the stage, so I'd have to stand there and just wait, do some improv, figure out what was going to happen next.
Oh my gosh. Well, one time I was on the wrong clarinet when I was in high school. I never made that mistake again.
I borrowed someone's iPad and it turned off, and I didn't know that password halfway through the performance, and I had to make up the entire thing, and it was like a competition, and they were like, what was the guy even doing?
Oh my God, there's so many. I think every concert I at least make one mistake, and whoever says they don't make any mistakes in concerts, they're definitely lying to you.
I forgot my concert outfit. I thought I had it in my locker. It was empty.
I was in youth orchestra. I was a junior in high school, and I launched my bow across the stage. So that was exciting for everyone involved, especially for the people in the audience.
It goes back to when I was 10 and I was playing the 9th Symphony. And I don't know what happened to my bow, but my bow just said, I'm going to say bye. So I sat there in front of Dudamel for 40 minutes playing nothing. So that was fun.
I had a second clarinet solo. I'd finally started to get it right in rehearsals. And at the concert, I messed it up. And I got a look from the conductor. Let's just say I try very hard not to make mistakes in important parts in concerts anymore.
I mean, as a tuba player, we don't play a lot. So once I maybe accidentally fell asleep just a little bit in a piece and missed a movement of the piece because I was asleep just a little bit, maybe.
And last question is, do you have a favorite memory from this past school year?
Though it's been a very difficult year, there has been so much to be grateful for, and I'm happy for the connections that I've made here and the people I've been able to learn from and some of the collaborations I was able to do. Looking forward to more of that.
Doing Jasiewicz, yeah, that was my favorite memory. Love the opera department, everything that they've done for me, and I've done 4 shows here with the opera department and then 2 with the Baroque department. It's been jam-packed, and Jasiewicz was my favorite memory. I loved doing that role and everything that it brought.
Getting to play Janacek, the sextet for woodwind, and bass clarinet with my professor, Jeff Anderley.
Just all the friends I've made, being here at school, getting to play with all my friends in chamber ensembles and orchestra.
I think it would be when we were in Hawaii. And we were playing music and having fun, and I ate so much food.
I loved my senior recital, and I got to perform with Dar, and that was a fantastic part. We got to debut music that we wrote together.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a combination of that recital and then my senior recital, which you also we were collaborating on. So
I would say doing the winter term project at San Quentin. We did a songwriting workshop with inmates there, so that was pretty amazing.
Oh, I have been fangirling on Professor Mason Bates. I always wanted to play his music, and then we got to play one of his music for last year's school concert, and then I got an autograph and a selfie with him.
Well, I'll tell you something. My band with Audrey here and Liz, we released last week our song Caterpillar. Our band is called Dream Arenas, and we had such a nice reception of it, and if everyone who watches this listens to it, that would be so wonderful.
I can't narrow it down to just one. I'd say all of the jazz recitals have been my favorite. Just seeing all of my friends and my peers play is just wonderful. Great memories.
I mean, it's really all been amazing, but especially the orchestra concerts we've done.
For me, well, any chance that I got to play chamber music was very fun. My recital happened, and I had a lot of collaborations included, so playing with my friends, it was always a blast. It has always been super fun.
Okay, this is Joseph Calzada. I want to give a shout out to Cesar Ulloa. I want to give a shout out to all the SFCM opera department. We got Heather, Kurt, Serge, Dana, and all the coaches and collaborators. Andrew, Hannah, Kyle, I'm forgetting a bunch of them. Thank you all so much for an incredible year. We'll see you next year.
Hell yeah.